Lights, camera, action.
SRH
Yes, sir. Did they release anything? 23 crore, 18 crore you were telling, no?
23 here.
Yeah, yeah. You start.
So for people who are watching,
Huh.
the SRH, there are some sites that they are reporting that SRH may retain
Shall I put this clip as a different video?
separate.
Huh.
Yeah, it's better.
Because like 4 minutes we'll talk, we'll put that because.
Yeah,
Okay. Tell me.
it's a interesting update about IPL retentions.
Huh.
SRH it's reported from some trusted websites sites that
Hmm.
SRH is going to retain Clash for 23 CR,
Hmm.
Pat Cummins for 18 CR,
Hmm.
Abhishek for 14 CR.
Hmm.
So you might wonder, there is no 23 CRs left. Then how come they can retain Clash for 23 CR?
Hmm.
So BCCI also added that if a franchise is going to retain five capped players, then they can distribute that 75 CR. Because if they retain five capped players, they need to spend 75 CR out of that purse.
Huh.
If they are retaining five capped players, then they can distribute or give the 75 years in whatever percentage or proportion to those players. So a class in 23 year, 18 Pat Cummins, 14 Abhishek. So it sums
10
up
for
around
Abhishek.
Abhishek,
14 for Abhishek.
14 for Abhishek, yeah.
My God.
So it sums up 55 year, 55, yeah. Engineering, bro. It sums up for 55 year. The left out persist 20 year out of the 75 year
20. 10
that
and
should be
10.
allocated. So five captains they need to retain to happen there. So the left out options are Nitish Kumar Reddy and Travis Head. It's said that they are in talks with Travis Head and Nitish Kumar Reddy. They're
Huh.
gonna divide that amount among Nitish Kumar Reddy and Travis Head. The 20
Hmm.
CR.
Hmm. Hmm.
Maybe 12 CR to Travis Head, 8 CR or something to Nitish Kumar Reddy.
13,
Maybe or
7 or
10,
something
10, I
like that.
don't think so. 12 maybe. Travis Head on 8 for Nitish Kumar Reddy.
Hmm.
What if Travis Head rejects the offer? It will
I
be
don't think
interesting.
it will be interesting. The
Because he might go more than 12 CR.
will he?
Yeah, will he? No
Because
one wants Travis Head as an opener.
no one
There
wants.
are some teams. Gujarat need an opener if they don't
RCB needs opener.
see if Sai Sudarshan is gonna go for 10 CR
Huh.
at least. Do you feel Sai Sudarshan gonna get 10 CR? Yeah, he can. If Gujarat
May
or
or
a
may not.
Punjab, if they have that purse to spend on Travis Head, he may go for 12 or 14 CR easily.
Hmm. Because yeah, most of the team needs an opener. That is right. RCB
Yeah,
needs.
even RCB needs one.
Mumbai needs. If Ishan Kishan is not there, who'll Rohit? If
Mumbai and
Rohit
Rohit,
stays, Rohit and Travis said, oh,
it's either 0 for 2 or 6 overs 150.
0 for 2 or
6 overs 150.
6 hours 150.
Then Bumrah comes
That is
or
funny.
match khatam.
Over. Even what if if Chennai doesn't retain Conway, Head and Rutraj. So
Yeah, that's what.
Most of them has this. Gill and Head can be a combination. If KL Rahul stays, KL Rahul and Head can be a combination. And what else is there? Butler. I don't think Rajasthan might go for him, but other teams like if possible.
Jaiswal, I would say Jaiswal is the head for India. He could play that kind of innings in IPL. He is
Hmm.
capable of doing that.
Hmm. So yeah,
So
but the temperament and
yeah,
the present
summing up,
situation.
summing up, it just leave force here for the uncapped player.
Hmm.
If it's true, how the most of the trusted sites are telling, if it's true, SR is gonna do this thing,
Hmm.
then it leaves just force here for the uncapped player that they're gonna use RTM in auction. As of now, there is no uncapped player. That I don't think so. They will Abdul Salam, and these are the uncapped players for them. There are no such uncapped players for them. They might return, so I would say they will use the other 55 CR in the auction to
Hmm.
retain other place. They might rebuy Shranga or else Bhuvneshwar Kumar if coming
Hmm.
at a low price,
Hmm.
or someone like Marco Hansen, Natarajan.
Hmm.
There are very good
Yeah, yeah.
players. They might.
True. So that is it. And one more doubt. I don't know whether we covered this in or before that. I'll tell this. So last auction, Delhi did the same thing like this. Okay, it is not
Hmm.
that big of a change in purse amount, but they did something like this. So I'll tell you where Pant, Akshar Patel, Andrich Norkia, and Prithvi Shaw. Okay, so these were the four people who got retained last year. I mean the last mega auction. So there, for Andrich Norkia and Prithvi Shaw, for them both, they had increased 50 lakhs. It's not
Hmm.
big amount. They had
Hmm.
increased 50 lakhs. I think the third player who got like who was first one is 15-11 or 15-13, 8 and 4 was the 8 and 6. I forgot the number. Yeah, 8 and 6. Okay. So Andriy Norkia got 6.5 and Prithvi Shaw got 8.5,
See,
something like that. Or
there are how many slabs? 4 or 5 slabs, na?
4 last year, last mega auction,
16,
4.
16, 14, 12, and 8.
12 and 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So 12.5 was Andris Norkia and 8.5 was Prithvi Shaw, I guess. That's what happened last year, or 12.5. I don't think 12.5 Prithvi Shaw got, but that happened. So there was a quite little price change. And one more thing is KKR. Okay, KKR did a price change, same auction. They did a price change, but they reduced the amount, like they gave amount like for 16. I don't remember who was retained for 16, 14, but who was it? Narayan was retained for 4 or something like that. It was very less. And who was it? Russell also was retained for 10 or 12, something like that. So they less the amount. And
It's understandable
yeah.
because Narayan and Russell play for United Raiders among the globe. All
Hmm.
over the globe, they play for United Raiders. They have a central contract.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, even if they had less the amount, the the sums up and brings the same amount. So
Same
for
amount.
yeah, for example, now 75, right? So the players combination might be less than 75, but still the purse amount is deducted as 75. But for the
Yeah.
next year, this is the real amount.
Yeah.
Like, not the 75 won't be deducted. This is the real amount. The sums up value will be deducted, and that will be the real amount. So KKR did it by reducing, Delhi did it by adding, but now SRH, as per the sources, is right now. So that is there. So Klassen, I had to ask Klassen, will he go more than 23, like 20? Are you sure?
May not 23, but greater than 18, maybe 18.
Hmm. So
So
he knows his worth.
it's a gamble. If suppose
Gamble.
Klassen, it seems that Klassen is asking for more. But what would be the reason they would give 23 shares for Klassen if
Because
he doesn't
he
ask for?
because people in Hyderabad started loving Klassen.
Hmm. Yeah, they even started loving Cummins shoe.
Uh, they
Even
started loving
I know
entertainment.
very well. Even Cummins, they started loving Cummins
Even
first.
I saw in
But
few interview they were like
Cummins first
Klassen.
got reduced. Last year,
What?
Cummins got like 20 points something. Last year in the auction, he got 20%. Even Cummins could ask, okay, even they could give Cummins because he's the captain.
Hmm.
What I feel is that it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Everyone have their opinion. It's just my opinion that Klassen might have told them that he might told them that I am gonna go into the auction because I am gonna get more than 18 share,
Hmm.
or else he might feel that he need a better team or a new franchise
Hmm.
because he was the only consistent player from last 2 years.
Hmm.
Last year, yeah, they played very well and they won into the final, but
Hmm.
at last they got knocked out by KKR.
Hmm.
Maybe this could be the reasons, and SRH don't wanna let go Klassen, and they were
Maybe
giving 23 shares for them.
some other franchise had contacted him.
Yeah, who doesn't need a Klassen kind of a player?
That is what.
Yeah.
And
Clash and Puran.
yeah, and
Puran, I feel he can get 16 CR maybe. What I feel 16 CR.
hmm,
Puran. Clash and definitely 18 CR for sure. It may vary in between 20, 20, 23 or CR. No, I don't think so, but yeah.
hmm,
The SRS doesn't want to take that gamble,
hmm,
and they doesn't want to take the gamble. And yeah, even see, if a team is offering this much of amount to a player,
hmm,
the rule is that the player should also accept it. If
hmm,
only the player can accept, then only the team can offer. Otherwise, the player will win to the auction.
hmm.
Yeah,
So that
that's
is
what
there. That is
the
there.
could might be the reason.
Yeah, so that is there. So we'll see how that turns up. So there is not lot of days left. I think barely another 13 days, I guess.
Yeah.
13, right?
See, we might see it with the teams KKR, Mumbai, Chennai, because these three teams also looking like they're gonna retain five players.
I don't think Chennai is gonna retain five
Chennai
players.
won't do. Sorry, Chennai, KKR, and Mumbai.
Rajasthan might retain four maximum.
Yeah, five players. Looking like Chennai may. I don't feel KKR will go for five. Mumbai, if Rohit Sharma says for sure,
Huh.
Mumbai and KKR might do, and we can see the same thing what SR is doing. Maybe could happen to Mumbai and KKR too.
No, chances. High chances. But who is
Mm.
there who's capable of asking for this type of amount in KKR and Mumbai is a question mark.
While while we made the video, I told Stark will go for agency.
18. Hmm.
They might retain Stark for agency.
Hmm.
But as of now, seeing the KKR, there is nothing for Stark. They were posting nothing, anything. What I am getting the feeling they might release Stark from the auction.
Hmm. And last time, Stark, I don't think he's gonna give his name. I don't know if he gives his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I don't
feeling.
think KKR is gonna retain him.
They might retain Iyer or Rinku. Who is there? Narayan, Russell. The other one is just forgot another name.
In the
Just
retain,
forgot another name. Varun
retain.
Chakravarti.
Ah,
Varun Chakravarti. 11 share for Varun Chakravarti, 14 for Rinku, 18 for Iyer, 18 for Narayan, and 14 for Russell.
hmm. So still, it makes five.
Yeah, 4 share for one Raghuvanshi or Ashit Rana. Maybe.
Arshit Rana
Yeah, that's what. If
since they
Stark is not interested, or they are not interested in Stark.
hmm, I
Yeah.
think Stark is either moving to some of in one of the team where he's happy or he is like he has few mates and even I think because Klassen also tried the same thing might be there's a
Clash
hint of
M,
pinch of
Clash M. Maybe it's with LSG.
who's there from South Africa. Durban Super Giants.
Not for South Africa. Hmm?
Durban Super Giants.
Durban Super Giants.
Uh,
They gone to the finals.
hmm,
See, generally what happens now? If a player is playing for a certain franchise over the globe, and for only for one league or like IPL, in few years they might move. Even in few years, I'm telling no, maybe I'm wrong or right, just my opinion. I'm making a bold prediction. Rashid Khan may move to Mumbai in upcoming future.
hmm.
Yeah, I'm not telling you as MFN.
Understood,
Because
understood.
Afghan, Puran, these guys play for MI all over the globe. You take Dubai, in South Africa, in America.
But in few years, I think not in the near future, but in the far most future during his retiring
Yeah.
career or something
Uh,
like little bit
so
more.
Army will be for after 3 4 years too. Even after 2 3 years also we
Yeah, but
might see.
since I think he's happy, only that
He's
is
happy.
possible. Yeah, only that is possible if he has a rift again, a rift with the team owners or team management or coach or something like that. There might be that possibility, but still, we can predict that. And as I was telling, Klassen, I think because of he wants like some of the South African mates, or because of the team management being what team management does, that is a possibility. Even Stark, I think if Stark is leaving KKR, I think it is because he wants to go to some of his teammates who is comfortable with. I don't know. That is possible because in SRH, apart from Klassen, there is Marco Jansen, I guess, South African,
Yeah.
and in
So
KKR,
like
I
there
don't
are
think there is other
Markram is there.
Australian.
Eden Markram is there.
Ah, Eden Markram is there.
I am gonna tell for RCB. Eden Markram is going to be the auction. If not Faf, go for Markram.
I didn't hear.
Go for
Aiden Markram?
Markram.
Aiden
Aiden
Markram?
RCB. If
Huh.
not Faf, go for Markram.
Hmm. But is
Very
he
good
a
option.
great T20 player?
He
Class is
can
there.
play.
Class is there.
He can
But
play. He can play. It's just the SRH combination didn't allow him to do that
I
much.
understood, but easy because in South African also I am not because what kind of South African matches we watch against India,
See,
T20 World Cups, ODI World Cups, those kind of South African matches we play. Other than that, if they play against New Zealand, if they play against Sri Lanka, I don't think most of us will follow.
even not last IPL, that before IPL, Markram and Klassen were the only two players that were batting in their playing 11.
Because
SRH.
yeah,
When he was the captain, he was performing very well. In SJ23, he won back-to-back two titles.
yeah, that I know. Their jerseys
Pat
look
Cummins
nice.
won the World Cup, and Pat Cummins was trending. Well, he was a very hot topic, and they made Pat Cummins in the heat of the moment. Otherwise, they would have gone with Markram. I
Hmm.
would say Markram is very much capable, and he could score. He could score runs. He can bat top of the order, and he could bat at number four,
Class is
number three.
permanent. I know Markham carries that class and everything, but T20 needs explosiveness. That explosiveness is there
He
or
can,
what?
he can, he can, he can, he can. I what I feel he can.
Uh,
He
then
could.
okay. And see if
He can bowl some. He can give. He's also someone like Will Jacks.
I know.
Not the batting power compared to Will Jacks may not. He can't hit like Will Jacks.
Hmm.
He can hit the ball. He can hit way long.
Hmm.
But compared to Will Jacks, not like that much of explosiveness.
I
But
understood.
he can give you some 2 hours, 1 hour, and he can bat alongside Kohli as an opener, even at number three.
Or number three. Yeah,
Hmm.
that is there. So that is possible. So yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. It's a great topic that we came about, and